So, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've been able to do a match preview, but here we are back with the match previews. And tomorrow, obviously, Norwich travel to Everton, which is usually happy hunting ground for Norwich, considering the last two times. We have been to Goodison, we have won 2-0 both times, going with Josh Murphy and Stephen Naismith scoring, I believe, in the League Cup. Obviously, Dennis Rabeni and Todd Cantwell scoring in a 2-0 win last time in the Premier League, and that was after 7 straight defeats. So could Norwich turn around the woeful start to the season we've had tomorrow? I hope so, because it's costing me a lot to get up there. Effectively, I'm going ticketless at the minute because, the club never sent my ticket in time. I have moved to uni as of Wednesday, and I spoke to the club. They said I can pick it up from the ticket office, but there shouldn't be a position where I have to contact the club because my ticket hasn't arrived 3 days before the game. You know, it should at least arrive a week before the game. It is a bit woeful, the whole ticketing system at the minute. You know, tickets are arriving late. I don't think I received my Arsenal ticket about till 3 days before Arsenal away either. So it is, it's a bit woeful. So if the club could sort that out, that'd be great, because I don't really want the stress of it. But, you know, tomorrow's going to be a fun day. A lot of money spent on trains as well, so it'll be great. But looking at Everton, they are without Jordan Pickford, they are without Richarlison, and they are without Calvert-Lewin, 3 of their main players, 3 of the core players as well of that team missing. Obviously, James Rodriguez has actually left Everton as well now. So, yeah, it's a real opportunity for Norwich to pick up points. For the only team news really being is Todd Cantwell is still out, and Rashica is a doubt. Apart from that, you know, Norwich should have a full strength side. I think but Farke has to change the system. He has to change the system tomorrow. He changed the formation against Liverpool in the cup, but he didn't change the system. We're still playing out front and back, and we're still getting closed down and, you know, forcing ourselves into silly mistakes over and over. So, you know, Farke has to change the system tomorrow. Without a doubt. And if he does lose tomorrow, I said I'll give him till tomorrow. If he loses tomorrow, he's got to go. But I think I'll give him till the international break. If he does lose tomorrow and lose at Burnley, yeah, he's got to go. Yeah, I love Daniel Farke, I love what he's done. But, you know, football is a result-based business. And at the minute, he is really not picking us results and not looking like he's going to pick us up any results. So, you know, what can you do? You do have to look at other options at the minute. But yeah, no, at the minute, very dark times ahead unless we win tomorrow. If we win tomorrow, there's going to be a bit of spirit back in the side. I think, you know, the players are lacking belief. Everyone in the club seems to be lacking belief. A win tomorrow could really, really inspire people to look ahead and be more positive. But yeah, I think in terms of the team tomorrow, I think we've got to revert back to the 4-2-3-1. Obviously, we've seen the 5 at the back not work against Liverpool. We've seen a 4-3-3 not work against any of the 5 Premier League games we've played. However, a 4-2-3-1 I think would work perfectly for Norwich, because it gives the striker someone to feed off and allows them to have service, which is what they've been missing for a very, very long time. But yeah, the team for me on Saturday, in regards to the team news as well, I think in goal we've got to start Tim Krul. I think he's our best goalkeeper. Made some really, really good saves against Watford last weekend. That ultimately kept us in the game when really we could have been 5 or 6-0 down. Right back, although Max Aarons had an absolute stinker against Watford, I think you've got to go for him. He is our best right back. I don't think Barley Mumba really looked that good against Liverpool, if I'm perfectly honest. So yeah, it's got to be Maxi Aarons. 2 centre-halves. I think Grant Hanley has been absolutely woeful this season. I think Ben Gibson's been poor. And I think the 2 that I'd start is Andrew Omobamidele and Ozan Kabak. Very young backline at the minute. Left back Giannoulis, impressed with him at Liverpool. One of the 2 players for me that, you know, you could say, yeah, fair play. You put a shift in. Brandon Williams, again, had a stinker against Watford, got tore up by Sarr left, right and centre. So I want to, you know, if you're going to give Giannoulis the same treatment that he got at Man City, you've got to give Williams the same treatment as well now. So, yeah, drop Williams, put in Giannoulis. And then the 2 centre midfielders, obviously, big Matthias Norman. I thought he had a fairly good debut. Got the assist, looked really good, apart from the second goal where you could see he was tiring and he was ultimately at fault. I mean, the defence didn't help anyway. But yeah, Matthias Norman, alongside for me, I think Pierre Lees-Malou. I think we need some a bit of height, some a bit more physicality. Billy Gilmore, it's way too lightweight for a relegation battling side. He's a luxury player, and yeah, I just don't really see him succeeding at Norwich at the minute. He's a great player, really exciting, but he's not going to succeed in the relegation battling side. He's going to pick up experiences, yes, and but he's a luxury player. He's ultimately a luxury player. And then the front three behind the striker, I think I'm going to go Josh Sargent on the right, with Christos Solis on the left. I'm taking into account that Rashica will be out, and Kieran Dowell in the 10. Yeah, I think Sargent, obviously, we saw him operate on the right against Watford, really impressed. Zolis, obviously, is actually our only available winger at the minute, I think. If I'm looking at it right, yeah, is our only available out-and-out winger. So, yeah, Christos Solis has to start. And Kieran Dowell at 10, obviously, Todd Cantwell, I would prefer there, but he's out, so you put a light-for-light replacement in. Kieran Dowell had a really good back end of the season last season. I think him being kind of shunted out the side has been a bit unfair on Kieran Dowell, if I'm perfectly honest, against his former club, so hopefully he can get a goal and we can have a little smile about it later. But yeah, I'm going to see him there. And then up front, Timu Pukki, I think, obviously scored a goal, and if he has got a number 10 behind him, he'll get the service. And I think with Josh Sargent and Zolis, if they perform tomorrow, I think Pukki's going to have a field day going forward. And I think, Everton looked poor against QPR, looked poor last weekend against Aston Villa, without their, obviously without Calvert-Lewin, Pickford and Richarlison. I think it's a real opportunity now for Norwich to set a stamp in this league that, we aren't here just to be here just to be here to get relegated. We're here to compete, and we're here to beat teams, and we need to prove that on Saturday. Otherwise, we're going to be taken for a laughing stock. All the fans who have backed the club over the summer when pundits said, why are Norwich up? Why are Norwich even here? They should be going straight back down. That they lack sporting integrity. All the fans that have backed it, stood up for the club against those comments, deserve something. Where Norwich proved to them, we do have we don't lack sporting integrity, or we are here to compete. We are here to stay up. We are here to spend money. Because at the minute it's absolutely woeful, and these pundits are getting proved right by every woeful performance we're putting in this season. So on Saturday, tomorrow it has to change. Otherwise, Farke, it could really turn into a toxic atmosphere, if I'm perfectly honest. But I won't do my score prediction yet. I'll leave that for the matchday experience tomorrow when I do head up to Everton, which will be a great day. I do hope. I mean, I'm literally going by myself. I know a few mates that are going up there that I'll probably see up there, but I am literally travelling by myself on an away day, so it's not going to be the most enjoyable of journeys. But here we are. That's what we do for the Norwich. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed this match preview, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more videos. We're nearing 700 subs now, so let's go hit that and let's move on to 1K. Also go follow my socials. Links for them are down in the description. But yeah, I shall see you guys tomorrow for the matchday experience.